if that is the case, what are some, or do you have some of the information maybe to give a range of applications depending on the age stage of the fish?
A range of application for what?
Maybe the ranges of application depending on the age of the growth stage of the fish.
What stage do you use probiotic?
Mostly I've used it at the hatchery stage, but maybe I'm looking at the growth section of the growth of the fish, because we move fries, we move fingerlings, we move big fish. So sometimes when we go there, there are all occurrences of ammonia issues at every stage. We stop them. So especially in ponds and tanks, we've had a lot of problems of ammonia and bacteria. So we have the concentrations of usage, the quantities that you have seen to work very well in terms of controlling of these parameters.
Okay. First, when we use probiotic, you should know which product to use, because probiotic is different species. Each product, each brand or product has different species, different concentration. This will affect the dose and the intervals and the method of use. For example, the best species can be used in aquaculture fish ponds is Bacillus species, because Bacillus is facultative anaerobic bacteria that can be live and do and perform well in different conditions, like in oxygen condition or low oxygen condition, in salt water, in fresh water, in light and day, in different range of temperature from 12 degree to up to 50 degree. So you should select the right product for the species and for the concentration, because each product you buy will find a number written in the product. For example, you find 1 multiplied by 10, you find product 10 billion CFU per gram, and you will find product 20 billion, you will find 2 billion, you will find the product 50 billion. The more concentrated, the lower the dose, the lower the cost. For example, if you use a product with 50 billion CFU per gram, you will use, for example, 50 gram per acre, or 80 gram, 100 gram per hectare. Okay? The intervals, recommended intervals, usually for most of the product is 2 weeks. You can use the probiotic each 2 weeks interval. Preferably from the start of the production cycle, because when you use it from the production cycle, you delay or prevent the bond aging that can happen after long time of presence of fish and water in the pond, because the waste is accumulating and the organic matter is accumulating, and this causes aging of the pond. This causes anaerobic zones in the pond and help in making anaerobic fermentation and production of H2S or hydrogen sulfide that can be very harmful for the fish. So we use probiotic early with proper management, also proper use of other tools like proper feeding strategy. This will minimize or delay the bond aging that happen during the summer. Okay. Yeah. Question, because it will decrease FCR, so you will use less feed to get the same weight. For example, without the study, it was without probiotic. I think it was the FCR was 1.5, with the probiotic was 1.3. I think. So you minimized 20% in the FCR.
If I can comment on this side. Yeah, because if you add the proper probiotic, okay, then the intestinal, the fish intestine are getting more healthy. The performance will be better, so better digestibility, and with better performance, and at the end of the day, better growth rate. So it's like a promotion promotion of the fish towards better performance. And that's the main job of the probiotics. Thank you.
Yes, also in that regard, I think the best way to put it is improved utilization of feed. You know, that's exactly what you just described. So instead of just saying, oh, it reduces feed, let's say, oh, it improved the utilization of feed such that you use minimum feed to gain maximum weight.
So, just like you said, improve the FCR, the
Yes.
performance.
Yeah.
You can use as much feed as you want, but still you can gain more profit.
Yes.
Small comment. Thank you very much for your nice presentation, and I appreciate your work in our country in Egypt, what you did and where you are shall to do. Okay? About the situation of fish diseases in aquaculture, we have to know that fishes are animals swimming in a lake, not in a lake of water, but in a lake of microorganisms, because all of the pathogenic and the non-pathogenic microorganisms are normally present in the water of fish. And after the fish get stressed, the infectious microorganisms invade the fish and cause the disease. Therefore, when we are waiting till the disease become, as the fish become diseased, it is a matter of failure, because all fish will die after suffering from disease. We have to make what we call a prophylactic treatment. One of the main aids right now for controlling of fish diseases in aquaculture is the probiotic. And the probiotic has different actions. One of these actions is it aids the beneficial bacteria normally present in the intestine of fish, which is called the bifidobacteria. This is the beneficial microflora of fish intestine. It can make the whole of the intestinal canal ready to utilize the food, the fish pellets, so we can increase the fish production. We can prevent the occurrence through preventing the invading of the microorganism through exactly the middle part of the small intestine. And as Dr. Ahmed said, the best probiotic used is the lactobacilli. And the lactobacilli produce lactic acid in the intestinal tract. So, in combination with antagonizing the pathogenic bacteria, it creates acidic pH in the intestine. So, all of the septicemic bacterial organisms are highly sensitive to acidity. And when you are using the lactobacilli with lactic acid in the intestine, it antagonizes the septicemic bacteria like Romonas, Pseudomonas, Vibrio, and all of these septicemic bacteria. I recommend right now not only probiotics, but also prebiotics. And the prebiotics is derivatives from the probiotics. And the main prebiotic used right now in aquaculture is the outer shell of a non-pathogenic yeast, which is the Saccharomyces cerevisiae. And the outer shell is containing moss or mannan oligosaccharides. Mannan oligosaccharide, when it reaches to the intestine of fish, it is not absorbed. It makes a very good media to the bifidobacteria to multiply and increase, and so it overcomes the infective microorganisms. I have to summarize